You made a lot of changes going into this game. Do you think that might have changed the result if you'd stuck with the same squad?
I think all 5 players, if I look at the 5 that came in after the Villa game, fantastic. I think they do so well. So and that's why it's always, we only had 2 days to prepare. We had no time together on the pitch in their partnerships, and they go out and perform like this. That's why it hurts even more, because I thought they were so worth a win tonight.
And finally for me, just have you spoken to Olivia after the game just about the red card?
Yeah, I just met her shortly after the game. She's very upset. She's not happy with it. She feels like she let the team down, but we are in it together. It's very tough lessons for her, but of course we support her and help her forward.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Frustrating game tonight. Felt like Arsenal, maybe my bias, but I felt like Arsenal dominated pretty much the whole game and kind of giving United a goal for nothing really. How frustrated do you and the players feel about tonight?
Yeah, it's super frustrating. I think we all agree with you, the way we dominated the game, the way we progressed the ball, the way we stopped them from getting chances, the way we deal with the circumstances until that moment. We do so well. So it's again about, I think we entered our box and we have shots. That's the one piece that's missing at the moment, to be clinical and be calm and composed in and around the penalty box. So that's what we're working hard on, and finding the right balance. But everything else we do so well. So it's about scoring goals. So it's of course very frustrating that we don't get to do it.
Yeah, that was going to be my second question about execution. Maybe not just the finishing, sometimes the final pass, the kind of final detail. Are you confident that you can sort that issue with the players in your squad, or do you think you need an injection of something else in January?
Well, I've seen it. Like the players that are on the pitch today that are in and around the box, they get into situations that they got into last year as well, where they finish it with so much composure. So it's definitely there. So like I just said, we now have to find the right balance of repetition, of ideas, sticking to things, tweaking things, and just making sure that there's a lot of confidence in the players, because they should believe in themselves. They can finish from those moments.
Renee, can I just ask you about the red card for Olivia Smith and what your thoughts were on that?
Yeah, I have to watch it back properly. I've seen one clip quickly. The first one, I'm not sure. I couldn't see it clearly. It looked like Liv was on the ball first, but I'm not sure. But then, of course, if you are on the yellow, you have to have that in the back of your mind when you play. Liv plays on the edge. She doesn't shy away from physical moments, from duels. She draws a lot of fouls and cards for opposition. Now it was the other way around, and that's her style of play. And it was a really tough lesson for her today and for the team, because obviously we go down with 10 players, which makes it much harder if you're 1-0 down. But then, like I just said, with 10v11 we still create a good amount of chances, which I'm very proud of, but of course it's a hard situation.
Renee, just after the game you sort of went round on your own sort of saying I'm sorry to the fans. Is this one where, even though I guess there's a couple of individual errors, you feel like you ultimately take the responsibility?
I always do, I always do. But yeah, in this one definitely, and I feel it deeply, because you see all those fans and we're 10v11 and we are going at it, and it's really hard, circumstances are hard, it's raining, it's still a sellout, and everyone just keeps going, keeps shouting, keeps screaming. So I thought the fans did absolutely everything to help us tonight, so I felt sorry for them.
And in some ways, was this the best performance against Man United of the 3 games so far? When you actually look at the chances created, it was quite a different game to the other 2.
Yeah, I think so. I think the chances are probably better. It's also a very different game because of circumstances. I think it's quite sloppy on the pitch. There's a lot of fights, but we expected that. So if it's the best game so far from a chance creation perspective, maybe, and how we stopped them. But we stopped them from, they had almost nothing at the Emirates last time around as well. They are really hard to break down, but I think we found some better spaces, some better opportunities. But unfortunately we didn't score today.
And if you don't mind me asking, Kyra back here tonight as well, must have just been really nice to see her.
Yeah, I just saw her first straight after the game on the pitch. It was really good to see her. Obviously she's going through a really hard time, and she's back here now, and we're happy she's here, but she was where she needed to be with her mom in Australia. So we'll see where what happens the next couple of days with Kara.